Hi everyone, welcome to the Smart Ace Formula series where we solve problems from our popular dark side videos using the formula.
We'll provide common sense solutions to complex problems, and we can't wait to show you how the formula works. In this video, we'll walk you through Power of Done, using the SmartAce formula to accelerate, clarify, and feel empowered.
First off, a definition of done, or a DOD, when applied to the different types of work you have at different levels, can help you to accelerate by making sure you're catching issues before they have a chance to get out of control and become major problems. If we all agree that every bit of work produced goes through a checklist, then there's no question what to do when one of those boxes isn't checked. The item won't be considered done, therefore it doesn't move forward. As the slide infers, this includes all testing activities. And the way to accelerate is having different types of DODs written and agreed to prior to working on the stories. During planning, the team decides that this piece of work needs a certain definition of done. Before considering it done, it will be put through that proper checklist to ensure quality. This may sound like extra work, but it's a lot less work than having something go out, which causes a production issue. Just like an airplane pilot checking their checklist for high wind conditions or using a different checklist on an icy, snowy day, even though they've flown that plane hundreds of times to make sure that they're meeting their safety protocols. We want to apply the same type of vigor to what our team produces so that the quality meets our customers' expectations.
To gain clarity with your definition of done, you need consensus. Consensus means the team, including business and technology folks, all come together to create a checklist of items everyone can agree are important to consider a body of work done. This is not the same thing as majority votes means it stays on the list, nor is it the same to say, hey, Darlene, you got to add an item, so I get to add an item. This is a big group discussion and a standard you'll use each time a story is up for is it done consideration. I know it is harder than I just made that sound. Syncing consensus. The important part here is for the team to decide these things together, leaving managers and people not involved with the is it done or is it not done discussion out. Going back to our chores in the dark side video, consensus means that Christina learns that drying dishes is not part of the washing dishes routine. It could mean that a different definition of done applies to putting things away. This would solve a lot of problems. Yes, the dishes are done being washed. No, the dishes are not put away. In technology, this may mean something like, yes, the story is done per the story DoD. No, the release communications email still needs to be drafted, which is on our release DoD. In either way, it's much more descriptive and quicker to answer when someone says, is it done yet? Checking things off a list is proof that you have completed work. There's empowerment in seeing progress and knowing you were a part of it. When you have a definition of done, the team will get into a rhythm of checking things off, which they are directly responsible for, as work is completed, and that is satisfying. Going back to the dark side video, the equivalent is checking off mowing of your lawn, knowing you still have edging and weeding left to do. You feel more confident that those remaining things can be completed because the biggest item on your to-do list is checked off. And one more step closer to done. In technology, we gain confidence that a piece of work will be completed on time when we see tasks associated with the definition of done being checked off.
Equally empowering is when the team embraces the power of no. We usually have a pretty strong feeling when something isn't ready to go to the customer, but it's being rushed out the door anyway. It's frustrating. It's embarrassing. Through the application of a DoD, having to say that difficult no longer rests on anyone's shoulders. It's a fact that we agreed to, with consensus, which said for this type of work, it had to pass through this checklist. When the item doesn't pass our quality tests, we must not let it move forward due to outside influences. The team is empowered with making the decision via their DoD.
The SmartAce formula helps you with the definition of done. You can accelerate by using different definitions of done for different levels and types of work. Creating consensus around what done means will clarify what you're trying to achieve. To take back your empowerment, use the DoD to check things off and push back when items are not complete.
By focusing on A.C.E, the Smart ACE formula helps you to accelerate your business outcomes by clarifying your goals and empowering your entire organization to succeed in today's complex world.
Thank you for joining us today. To hear more about how the Smart ACE formula can help you or your organization, visit us at smartaceformula.com or email us at smartaceformula@gmail.com.